What's happening, trendsetters? Get ready to dive headfirst into the news that's shaping our world right here on Google Trends Hub. The digital highways are buzzing, and we've got the inside track on the stories you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From historical insights that resonate today to the latest drama in the streaming wars, buckle up, because this is your essential update. We're breaking down the moments that matter, the decisions that impact millions, and the conversations that are taking over the internet. Don't just follow the trends, understand them. We've got exclusive deep dives, breaking developments, and the context you need to stay ahead. So, are you ready to get plugged in? Let's get to it. First up, we're stepping back in time to revisit a pivotal moment in sports history. Imagine the pressure, the prejudice, and the sheer will it took to break down one of the most entrenched barriers in professional sports. This is a raw, personal look at resilience, straight from the source, offering a powerful reminder of the courage it takes to challenge the status quo. You won't want to miss this. Then, we're shifting gears to the ever-evolving landscape of how we consume our favorite content. A major streaming service is facing a potential blackout that could leave millions of fans in the dark. We're talking about crucial channels disappearing, and the ripple effect this has on everything from live sports to breaking news. What does this mean for your viewing habits and your wallet? We've got the details. Speaking of sports and streaming, our next story dives deep into a high-stakes negotiation that could impact your game day. With major sporting events on the horizon, a contract dispute is threatening to pull popular sports networks off a major streaming platform. We'll break down who's asking for what, why it matters to you, and what the potential fallout could be if a deal isn't reached. It's a battle of titans, and you're right in the middle of it. And finally, we're clarifying exactly how this streaming standoff affects the game you love. While some packages are safe, others, especially those tied to local broadcasts, are in a precarious position. We're cutting through the noise to tell you precisely what you need to know about your NFL and college football viewing options. Stay with us for all the essential updates. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's go. A legend's voice on prejudice. This deeply personal account offers a rare glimpse into the immense courage and fortitude required to break down societal barriers. We delve into the experiences of a pioneering athlete who shattered the color line in professional sports, revealing the profound personal toll of facing systemic racism during his inaugural season. This isn't just a sports story. It's a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure and overcome adversity. In the annals of sports history, few figures loom as large as Jackie Robinson, the trailblazer who courageously broke Major League Baseball's color barrier. His journey, famously depicted in the film 42, offered a glimpse into the monumental challenges he faced. However, a recently resurfaced interview provides a much more intimate and raw perspective on his rookie season in 1947. Branch Rickey, the visionary executive who selected Robinson for this historic undertaking, imposed a strict condition. Robinson could not retaliate, no matter the severity of the abuse he endured. This demanded an almost superhuman level of restraint from an athlete known for his fiery competitive spirit. Robinson was not merely a baseball prodigy. He was a gifted multi-sport athlete who excelled at UCLA in baseball, basketball, football, and track. His innate competitive drive made the daily onslaught of racial slurs and discriminatory treatment all the more agonizing. It required an exceptional individual, possessing extraordinary mental fortitude, to navigate the hostile environment of professional baseball during that era. The emotional and psychological burden he carried was immense, a weight few could comprehend, let alone bear. Decades later, in what would be one of his final public appearances before his untimely death, Robinson sat down with Dick Cavett. In this poignant interview, conducted likely in 1971 or early 1972, he was asked to identify those who had treated him most barbarically during that landmark rookie season. Robinson did not shy away from naming names, calling out specific individuals, including Philadelphia's Ben Chapman, whose vitriol was particularly venomous. This revelation, made years after the events, underscored the personal nature of the struggle and the lasting impact of the prejudice he encountered. Tragically, Robinson passed away from a heart attack at the age of 53, his life cut short far too soon. The immense stress and relentless pressure he experienced throughout his groundbreaking MLB career raise poignant questions about its potential contribution to his early demise. The constant battle against prejudice, coupled with the demands of elite athletic performance, undoubtedly took a significant toll. His personal life was anchored by his wife, Rachel, whom he met at UCLA. They married in 1946, a year before his historic debut, and their union remained strong until his death, a span of 26 years. Rachel Robinson has since dedicated herself to preserving and promoting her husband's enduring legacy. Her tireless efforts were recognized in 2017 when she received the Buck O'Neil Lifetime Achievement Award, a fitting tribute to a couple whose impact resonates profoundly within the Baseball Hall of Fame and beyond. Their story is a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of love and commitment in the face of historical adversity. Audience impact. Fans and historians alike are captivated by this first-hand account, marveling at Robinson's resilience and the ongoing relevance of his fight against discrimination. The interview offers a vital historical document, providing crucial context for contemporary discussions on race and equality. Stay tuned as we pivot from a powerful look at sports history to a pressing issue in today's streaming world. Next, we're uncovering a potential disruption that could leave millions of viewers without access to their favorite channels. Streaming service faces channel blackout. Millions of viewers could soon lose access to crucial channels as a major streaming platform and a prominent content provider are locked in a tense contract negotiation. This dispute, with a critical deadline looming, threatens to disrupt viewing habits for a vast audience, particularly impacting live sports and news. The digital landscape of media consumption is constantly shifting, and a significant development is unfolding that could have a widespread impact on how millions of people access their favorite television content. YouTube TV, a leading streaming service, is currently embroiled in a contract dispute with Fox, a major network provider. The crux of the issue lies in the negotiation of carriage fees, a common sticking point in the industry where content creators and distributors must agree on terms for channels to be available on streaming platforms. The current agreement is set to expire, and if a new deal isn't struck by a specific deadline, all Fox-owned channels will reportedly be removed from the YouTube TV lineup. This potential blackout carries significant implications, especially given the timing. The dispute is escalating just as the college football season is set to kick off, a period when viewership for sports programming typically surges. Fans who rely on YouTube TV to watch their favorite teams play are understandably concerned about the prospect of losing access to channels like Fox Sports, FS1, and the Big Ten Network, among others. Google, the parent company of YouTube TV, has communicated to its subscribers that Fox is demanding payment terms substantially higher than those offered to comparable content providers. Google's stance is that they aim to reach an agreement that fairly reflects the value of Fox's content without imposing additional costs on their subscribers. Fox, however, presents a different narrative. The network has publicly stated that it is proposing a fair and comprehensive deal to maintain its relationship with YouTube TV. In a counterstatement, Fox has accused Google of attempting to leverage its market dominance to coerce Fox into accepting unfavorable and one-sided terms. The network asserts that Google is prioritizing its own interests over the needs of its customers and the principle of a fair agreement. To bolster its position and communicate directly with the public, Fox has launched a website, Keep Foxcom, designed to address Google's claims and advocate for its proposed deal. These types of carriage disputes are not uncommon in the media industry. Networks and streaming services frequently engage in negotiations over fees, and impasses can lead to temporary or prolonged disruptions in service. While many of these disputes are resolved relatively quickly, allowing channels to return to the platform, there are instances where the stalemate continues, leaving viewers without access to desired content. The stakes are particularly high for YouTube TV subscribers due to the timing of this dispute. The potential removal of Fox channels comes at a critical juncture. impacting not only the upcoming college football season, but also potentially affecting access to other Fox-affiliated content, including Fox News and Fox Business, as well as local Fox affiliates. In an effort to mitigate subscriber frustration should a deal not be reached, YouTube TV has promised to offer a $10 credit to affected customers. This gesture, while intended to placate subscribers, highlights the seriousness of the potential disruption and the company's acknowledgement of the inconvenience it may cause. Audience impact. Subscribers are expressing significant frustration and concern across social media, anxiously awaiting a resolution that will allow them to continue watching their preferred sports and news programming without interruption. This high-stakes negotiation is more than just a business deal. It's shaping up to be a significant event for sports fans. Next, we'll break down exactly how this standoff is impacting the NFL and college football viewing experience. Sports broadcasts at risk amid streaming standoff. A critical contract dispute between a major streaming service and a prominent sports broadcaster is casting a shadow over the upcoming college football season, with the potential for widespread channel blackouts looming. The television industry is no stranger to contract negotiations, but the current standoff between YouTube TV and Fox has escalated to a point where it directly impacts millions of viewers, particularly as the highly anticipated college football season is about to commence. The core of the disagreement revolves around the terms of a new carriage agreement, a process where streaming platforms and content providers negotiate the fees for carrying specific channels. If an accord isn't reached by a looming deadline, Fox's extensive portfolio of channels, including crucial sports networks like Fox Sports 1, FS1, and the Big Ten Network, along with Fox News and Fox Business, could vanish from YouTube TV's offerings. Google, the parent company of YouTube TV, has communicated to its subscribers that the reason for the potential disruption is Fox's demand for significantly higher payments compared to what other content providers with similar offerings receive. Google has stated its priority is to secure a deal that is fair to both parties and accurately reflects the value of Fox's content, without passing on increased costs to consumers. This position suggests a belief that Fox's demands are excessive and potentially exploitative of YouTube TV's subscriber base. Conversely, Fox has refuted Google's characterization of the situation. The network maintains that it has presented a fair and comprehensive proposal to continue its partnership with YouTube TV. Fox has accused Google of attempting to exploit its substantial market power to force Fox into accepting terms that are described as unfavorable and unbalanced. The network argues that Google is prioritizing its own commercial interests over the establishment of a mutually beneficial agreement that serves the best interests of their shared customers. Fox has even launched a dedicated website, Keep Fox Calm, to counter Google's narrative and advocate for its position. The timing of this dispute is particularly sensitive, given its direct overlap with the start of the college football season. Many fans subscribe to YouTube TV specifically to access these college football games, making the potential loss of channels like the Big Ten Network particularly galling. This situation mirrors past disputes in the media landscape, where contract negotiations have led to temporary channel blackouts, often resolved within days, but sometimes dragging on and frustrating viewers. YouTube TV has acknowledged the potential impact on its subscribers and has pledged to offer a $10 credit to those affected if the channels are indeed removed. This offer, while a gesture of goodwill, underscores the significant inconvenience and disappointment that a blackout would cause. Audience impact. Fans are expressing widespread anxiety and frustration online, with many discussing alternative viewing options or voicing their disappointment with both platforms for allowing the situation to reach this critical point. While the college football season hangs in the balance, there's a specific question on the minds of NFL fans regarding their viewing experience. Next, we clarify how this streaming dispute affects NFL home market broadcasts and the popular NFL Sunday Ticket package. NFL Sunday Ticket unaffected, but local NFL broadcasts in jeopardy amidst YouTube TV Fox dispute. fans who have purchased the NFL Sunday ticket package can breathe a sigh of relief, as their access to out-of-market games remains secure despite the ongoing contract negotiations between Fox and YouTube TV. However, the same certainty does not extend to local NFL broadcasts for YouTube TV subscribers. The complex web of media rights and distribution deals often creates uncertainty for consumers, and the current carriage dispute between Fox and YouTube TV is a prime example. While the NFL has issued a statement to reassure fans, the situation presents a clear distinction between different types of viewership. For those who subscribe to the NFL Sunday ticket package, which provides access to all out-of-market games, the contract negotiations between Fox and YouTube TV will not disrupt their viewing experience. This means that fans can continue to watch the games they want, regardless of which network is broadcasting them, as long as they are outside their local viewing area. However, the situation is less optimistic for YouTube TV subscribers who rely on the platform for in-market NFL games. The contract between YouTube TV and Fox is set to expire, and if a new agreement is not reached by the deadline, local NFL games broadcast on Fox will become unavailable. This potential blackout is particularly concerning as it coincides with the start of the NFL regular season. The first games broadcast by Fox are scheduled to begin in early September, with several matchups slated for 1 p.m. ET and 4:05 p.m. ET slots. These include games such as Tampa Bay at Atlanta, Cincinnati at Cleveland, and San Francisco at Seattle, among others. The NFL's statement clarified that while Sunday ticket subscribers are protected for out-of-market games, games within the local market are not part of that package and would indeed be impacted if the dispute between Fox and YouTube TV is not resolved. This distinction is crucial for understanding the scope of the disruption. It means that while a fan in New York can still watch a game in Los Angeles through Sunday Ticket, they might lose access to a local New York Giants game if it's being broadcast on Fox and the contract has lapsed. The dispute also casts a shadow over college football, with Fox scheduled to broadcast a highly anticipated Week 1 matchup between number 1 Texas and number 3 Ohio State. The potential removal of Fox channels from YouTube TV could leave many college football enthusiasts unable to watch this marquee game. Both parties are reportedly working towards a resolution before the contract expiration. Google's statement indicated a desire to reach a deal that reflects the value of Fox's content without increasing costs for subscribers, while Fox asserted that it has proposed a fair agreement and accused Google of attempting to use its market power to its advantage. The outcome of these negotiations will determine whether local NFL broadcasts and other Fox-affiliated programming remain accessible on YouTube TV. Audience impact. NFL and college football fans are expressing a mix of relief for Sunday ticket holders and significant concern for those who rely on YouTube TV for local broadcasts, with many actively seeking alternative viewing solutions. We've covered the major headlines, from historical resilience to the intricacies of streaming wars. Now, let's wrap it all up with a quick recap and a final call to action. That's a wrap on today's Essential Updates. We've journeyed through Jackie Robinson's powerful reflections on facing racism, navigated the potential channel blackouts impacting YouTube TV subscribers, dissected the high-stakes negotiations affecting college football broadcasts, and clarified how the NFL Sunday Ticket remains unaffected while local games face uncertainty. Stay informed, stay connected, and don't miss out on what's next. Hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for your daily dose of essential news, and ring the notification bell so you're always the first to know. Follow us on all social platforms to join the conversation and share your thoughts. We'll see you in the next one.